It's an increasingly common scene, hundreds of strangers getting together for a 5-kilometre run at parks across the country. Many are organised by the group Parkrun UK, which encourages people to meet up for a free weekly jog. You can check your time against others online afterwards. But not if you run at Little Stoke Park near Bristol. Last night, citing concerns over wear and tear to its paths, its parish council voted to become the first to charge Parkrun UK to use its grounds. The decision was greeted with dismay from runners who'd been using it.
It's devastating. The friendships, the support, it's the people. It's not the running. It's the people. It's the people.
Family, and it is just really disappointing. There are so many benefits to having the park run here.
So is this type of communal exercise a good use of our parks or an anti-social domination of our open spaces? Let's discuss that with Tom Williams now, Chief Operating Officer for Parkrun, and Giles Corrin is a Times columnist and enthusiastic park runner. And Giles, we heard a very distressed reaction from one of the runners there. Do you have any sympathy?
None, no. She should get a grip. She should go for a run on her own, not with 300 other overweight, middle-class white people plodding around the park and causing a menace to all the people who want to go for a quiet, reflective walk, run or sort of potter in a pond. They're ghastly. I'm so behind these people who've banned them. Or not banned them, who's charged them. But they should make it punitive, the amount. Tom Williams, your people are a menace.
Well, yes, I mean, we operate in 850 locations around the world and, you know, we get daily hundreds of examples of people's lives being changed for the better. And I think opportunities for people of all ages, of all backgrounds, of all abilities to come together in a social, active outdoor environment are few and far between. And we've done a better job than probably anybody of making that happen. And we're really proud of that.
You're a runner yourself, Giles, so why not, what's so wrong with the idea of people joining together with others to go and do this?
Well, I mean, what I heard about the Bristol thing was it's a Saturday morning, and they boasted it was 300 people. It's a Saturday morning, you're taking your kids for a walk, and then suddenly down the path, thundering these lycra-covered elephants. What I don't understand, it's all part of this modern thing, A, where people expect to get everything for free, which is whether it's media or running in a park, and B, they have to do everything together. Running should be about solitude and reflection, a bit of exercise. You don't need to measure your time against strangers online. It's a farrago. And I think it's perfectly reasonable for a park to charge them entry. Where I've just been for a run just now, about an hour ago, on Hampstead Heath, where we are menaced by these people who do sort of paramilitary fitness. It's a load of bloated office wonks, take 20 minutes off at lunchtime to be shouted at by army men up and down a hill, and it's just depressing for the rest of us. And I think they should pay for the facilities or just run on their own.
And Tom, in Bristol, it's quite a large group, as Giles was saying, 300 people. I mean, couldn't that be seen as quite antisocial if you're hoping for a quiet time, spend some time communing with nature?
Quite the opposite, actually. I mean, you know, we've experienced of delivering 98,000 running events since we started in 2004, and actually certainly in the UK, and we're at different times all around the world, but certainly in the UK, parks are typically very quiet at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 10 to 9 you probably wouldn't know we were going to be there, and at 10 to 10 you wouldn't know we had been there. And actually overwhelmingly we find that local residents, local people, even if they're not runners and not interested in running, they get involved, they volunteer, they come and have cups of tea and coffee, and actually it brings the community together, and that is so important. And, you know, as a father of a 4-year-old girl and a 1-year-old boy, I know how important it is to have community of physical activity available for all.
Well, and Giles, you've been rather rude about overweight people in their lycra, but isn't this a way of stopping them from being quite so overweight, given we've got an obesity crisis?
That would be a benefit, and we have got an obesity crisis. But as the father of children of 5 and 2, I don't want them trampled by human elephants when they step out in the morning in the park. I do. It's not. I don't
think anybody's saying there's been any trampling, have they?
No, I'm overdoing it. Of course, I wouldn't ban it, and it does faintly repulse me. And I don't like to see huge groups of people doing anything, whether it's sort of flash mobs, dancing, or riots. But it's just I don't understand why they can't do it on their own, and I don't understand why it would matter if they had to pay for it. I think that would be fine. It would thin them out without putting a stop to it.
Well, I must say I feel completely exhausted just hearing about all this exercise. But Giles Corrin, Tom Williams, thank you both. And that brings us to today's closing headlines.